was pretty sure. I had to watch it for a couple seconds just to see if it was going to hook with, the power fade, but hit it nice and pure, and it went straight. So after about like a second or two, I knew it was in.
What is the feeling when you hit it that pure? I mean, how can you tell?
You can feel it off your foot. It feels like nothing's there. You have like no resistance. It pops off your foot. It stays on your foot for like half a second, and then it flies. And you know as soon as you hit it that you hit it well.
Is this the best week ever? And I don't mean to kick.
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, baby Colton coming in, changing our lives. Me and Jen are over the moon, and then just to come out here and be able to perform when away from him means a lot for me.
I know every kick is different, but is there anything you learned from missing a 65-yarder last week and then making it 66?
Yeah, absolutely. With the 65 last week, kind of changed my steps a little bit, added a little bit of like maybe a half a yard back, give myself more room to come with a little more to the ball. And, I just didn't make clean contact. So, like, bringing less to the table, less speed, less momentum, but hitting the ball smooth and having your timing be exactly what you want it to be gives you more power than, coming with more momentum and missing those two things.
Brandon Mike was in there answering a question about how he joked about wanting to get you a 72-yarder. And
Yeah.
He said that one would have cleared. What is the longest you've ever made?
In a practice situation, I don't really kick very far, but I out messing around on my own around 70.
What does it mean to know that you can be such a weapon for this team, kind of a unique weapon in this way?
Yeah, I mean, you want to go out there and perform and give your team a better chance of winning. So knowing that I can do that, it means a lot for me, and hopefully it means a lot for the guys in the locker room as well.
I know it's preseason. Did you take the ball?
We'll get it. They got the equipment staff has it for me somewhere.
So much of being a kicker in the NFL is cerebral. Talk about the importance of maintaining a steady flow. Don't never getting too up or too down.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's important for a kick like that. At the end of half, you have the rest of the game to play, so can't really take the time to enjoy it then. Right now, I'm going to sit down and process it. My parents are here, so go hang out with them and then kind of celebrate it on the way home and then move on to the next game.
We have a local beat writer here in Vegas who is fascinated by special teams. He says just as important as the kicker's leg is the snapper. How important is it for that snapper to
Yeah,
get it there?
absolutely, and I'd say all other 10 guys on the field are doing an important job because I can't kick the ball if it's not in the right spot, and that's the snap and hold, and they get it down there with enough time for me to get a good look at where it's at and adjust my position if I need to, but most of the time it's exactly where the ball needs to be and the laces are pointing where they need to be, so I don't have to make any adjustments. And then obviously the guys protecting me are doing a fantastic job giving me the time I need to get the ball off.
The writers just came up, so
Yeah.
for their benefit, could you speak again to how the ball felt coming off your foot on the ball?
Oh yeah, it just kind of feels like nothing's quite there. You got the little bounce off of your foot that it sticks onto your foot for like a fraction of a second, and then it goes and it kind of shoots off, jumps off your foot, and right off the bat that it was a good clean hit.
What's the longest kick you've ever made?
Yeah, just mess around on my own 70.
How far do you think that one went?
I'm not entirely sure from back there. It's kind of tough to see, but I heard 72 was what the stats said.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah.